So I was thinking about an iconic camera, and the camera I was thinking about was the Nikon. And I believe that if there was a Harley Davidson of cameras, it would have to be the Nikon camera. This was a camera that was preferred by so many professionals because, like the motorcycle, it was heavy, it was loud in its own way, and it demanded your respect and attention. This was the camera of serious photographers, and it became an extension of photographers' bodies. Maybe you've heard that before, but somebody who's had a camera like this for years or decades, this camera becomes a companion. It becomes a part of you. When you hold it up to your eye, it's an extension of your vision, and your fingers just automatically know where to go to set the shutter speeds and lens openings and focus, and everything happens with an intuitiveness and a synchronicity. And the camera literally disappears because it is just a part of who you are. And there's something that happens that's soulful. Because of the craftsmanship and the way that photographers felt about this, when they held this camera up to their eye and they were looking at the image through the viewfinder, and this image was coming through the lens to their eye and being processed by your brain, there was a part of who the photographer was that was going through the lens in the other direction. It was as if there was a silent conversation happening, a non-verbal conversation, and then it seemed as if the camera and the photographer decided at some point when the decisive moment was, when it was time to release the shutter, and it just happened like this. It was a relationship between the photographer and the camera. And that was a reply to the conversation. You had that latent image on the negative. It was developed and then made into a photographic print. And this is a different kind of relationship that photographers have with a camera like this as compared to photographers that are using cell phones. I don't think that there's this kind of relationship that you have with a cell phone as compared to an iconic camera like this, of this kind of craftsmanship. So next time you pick up a camera and you're taking a photograph, just think, am I riding a scooter or a Harley?